हेलो एंड वेलकम टू रेडियो सिटी इंडिया यूट्यूब चैनल। मेरा नाम है हैंसन और स्टूडियो में मौजूद है मिस्टर आशुतोष। हेलो, वेलकम टू द स्टूडियो।
हेलो हैंसन, मेरी क्रिसमस टू यू, मेरी क्रिसमस टू आवर व्यूअर्स एज वेल।
यस, तो क्रिसमस के बाद अब स्टार्ट होगा बॉक्सिंग डे टेस्ट एट एमसीजी इंडिया वर्सेस ऑस्ट्रेलिया।
While you will be opening all the Christmas boxes, cricket players and other sports as well will be playing across the world.
Yes, बहुत अच्छा लाइन था ये मेरा क्रिएटिविटी आज यहाँ पे फ्लो हो रहा है,
प्रैक्टिस करके आया हूँ।
Yes, so before we move on to the boxing day test, we'll talk about the second test. Lot of things happening there. The biggest thing जिसके ऊपर बहुत सारी कंट्रोवर्सी हुई वो थी विराट कोहली versus टीम पेन sledging incident.
Australia can't complain about sledging. Year after year they have done that, and they have gone to the extent of criticizing players beyond their game. They have criticized their personal life. They have targeted their wives and children. So a big no-no. So Australia can't complain about sledging.
तो इंडिया ने इस बार उनको उनकी दवाई पिला दी. Giving a taste of their own medicine.
Some players have given it back to them also earlier. I think Ramnaresh Sarwan to Glenn McGrath, Adam Porore to Mark Waugh, I believe.
Yeah. So, but this time it was even like Rishabh Pant standing behind the stumps, going on with the commentary. So he's making his alternate career there.
But he should play with the bat as well.
Yeah. So now we move on to the openers, failing again and again and again.
What is said now? I mean, Prithvi Shaw would have been there. It might have been better. This is not the first choice opening combination, but you can't complain. And now Prithvi Shaw is ruled out of the entire series. So what do we do now? We drop both or one? What do we do?
Yeah, so Mayank Agar has been brought in as a additional replacement for Prithvi Shaw, but we'll talk about him later. We'll move on to the selection now.
Okay.
Umesh Yadav.
I mean, how in the world Bhuvaneshwar Kumar misses out again and again and again? I believe he's the third choice, if not the best bowler. I mean, obviously Shami and Bumrah are the best test bowlers. He should be at least the third choice. He's not the third choice. He's not even the fourth choice on conditions where the fourth seamer should be played.
But Virat Kohli somehow like defended that thing कि England में उन्होंने last test में 5 wicket लिए थे. So
England more than I think against West Indies he took 5 wickets. He did, but that was in India.
Yeah.
So I still believe that Bhuvaneshwar Kumar should have played.
Okay. Now Ravindra Jadeja.
In hindsight, you could have said a spinner would have played, but I would have played 4 pacemen after looking at the pitch initially.
Okay.
And Bhuvaneshwar Kumar was my fourth pacer. I think we mentioned that in the last review.
So now there is even a report that Jadeja was injured for the first 2 test matches. Ravi Shastri came out and gave a statement.
Is it damage control exercise that because they didn't play a spinner, they saw Lyon playing so well, they misread the pitch? But again, contradictory opinions between Kohli and Ravi Shastri. Because Kohli said that irrespective of Ashwin or Jadeja being fit, we would have played 4 pacers.
Okay.
While Ravi Shastri said that Jadeja was not fit, so we didn't consider it.
So now, moving on to Australia. Only one basically failure in the team, that is Hanscom. And
his place is under scrutiny. We'll discuss that when we move on to the
third match. Test. Yeah, so let's move on to the third match now.
Okay.
So, the third test. What changes you see in India team?
Let's discuss Australia first because simple change. Siddle and Tremail will continue to be out. The only person in the reckoning will be Mitch Marsh. Because the pacers have got tired. 2 tests, they have bowled, each would have bowled around 50 odd overs. So that's about 150 overs between the 3 pacers. So they get tired. MCG, you'll need the pacers again. It's again a bit of a fast track, not as fast and bouncy as the drop-in pitch at Perth, but still fast. So, and the second fastest of the series, I would say, after Perth, because Adelaide and Sydney are spin friendly. So that is where India should look to win the test. India has won Adelaide already. I think it will be very similar to home for India at Sydney. So with respect to MCG, they might need an extra pacer just to hold back, just to maybe hold one end up, give the pacers a rest. So Mitch Marsh, I believe, will come in at the place at only one person under scrutiny, as you correctly mentioned, Peter Hanscom. So do you think like the pacers getting rested, Peter Siddle coming in? Not really.
Okay, so now we move on to the
Because Tim
Indian
Payne has
team.
won only one test. That was the last one at Perth.
Yeah,
Under his
yeah.
captaincy, they haven't won a single test yet
Mhm.
before this one.
Mm.
So winning the series, winning a test, and the entire turnaround, which he's supposed to be handled, given the responsibility for,
Hmm.
he needs those pacers.
Now for India team, Prithvi Shaw is out of the series, and we have Mayank Agarwal and Hardik Pandya in the squad. What changes do you see?
Too
in
many
the-
options, first
Yeah.
and foremost, too many options. I will say either stick with Murli Vijay or get Mayank Agarwal to open, because very difficult to expect too much from Mayank Agarwal, because he's not been part of the setup. He hasn't had a warm-up game. He hasn't faced these quality bowlers before. So just straight away putting him in is a bit difficult and to expect from him. So maybe give him a chance, or maybe stick with Murli Vijay. That's entirely the management's call. I would put Pujara to open. Because irrespective, he comes out early. So might as well open him with Pujara. 3, I will get Hanuma Vihari at 3, because I don't want Virat Kohli to be exposed at 3.
Yeah.
Virat Kohli is a number 4. He needs to be settled. He needs to be protected a bit, because if he gets going, he can take the match away from you. So opening would be Murli Vijay or Mayank Agarwal, along with Cheteshwar Pujara. 3 would be Hanuma Vihari. 4 would be Virat Kohli. 5 would be Ajinkya Rahane. So this is very much settled. Now comes the tricky part. Wicket keeper. Do we give you a Parthiv Patel a chance? Or I'll still give one more chance to Rishabh Pant.
Yeah.
6 at Rishabh Pant. 7, even I'll go for an extra pacer in Hardik Pandya, the bowling all-rounder. The reason of putting Hanuma Vihari up and making Pujara open is to create a space for Hardik Pandya. So get Hardik Pandya at 6 or 7 with Pant, the other person. So that gives me a backup to, again, our pacers also are tired. Ishan Sharma, Shami and Bumrah have done the bulk of the bowling. So they need rest as well. So Hardik Pandya at 7, then the 4 bowlers. In the 4 bowlers, I want one spinner, and my spinner undoubtedly is Kuldeep Yadav. I've mentioned it again and again, even before the first match, that if one spinner is playing, it has to be Kuldeep Yadav. On current form, Kuldeep Yadav is better than the rest.
Yeah.
And obviously Shami and Bumrah, no doubt about their position. Ishan Sharma can come a bit under scanner. I'll be tempted to play Bhuvneshwar Kumar over Ishan Sharma, but if the management is reluctant to do too many changes, might as well stick with Ishan Sharma.
Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the team even gives the batting a little bit.
Yes.
Little bit edge.
But again, as I've mentioned before, that when you're playing 4 bowlers only, expect them to do only the bowling part. Don't select a bowler in 4 to do batting.
Okay.
If you're selecting 5 bowlers, then fair enough. You can select one all-rounder whose batting also comes in along with his bowling. But pure 4 bowlers, they have to be purely selected on their bowling merit.
Okay. But now, talking about the openers, why not Rohit Sharma to open in the test?
Not Rohit Sharma.
No.
I wouldn't want him in the team as well.
Okay.
Forget opening, because time and again he's been given enough chances in white ball cricket. He's played amazing in white ball cricket. In red ball cricket, he's not yet there. Amazing white ball cricket. I mean, that is a distinction between the limited overs format and the test format and the red ball cricket versus white ball cricket. So he's one of my favorite cricketers in white ball cricket, but no place for him in red ball cricket.
Okay, so hard luck Rohit Sharma. So now talking about one more change in Australia team, the co-captain.
Oh, amazing gesture by the Australian board and the the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They saw to it that Archie Schiller has made it to the squad, and incidentally going to be up there at the toss with Tim Payne and Virat Kohli with Tim Payne as the co-captain. So great gesture.
So 7-year-old terminally ill kid from Australia
getting all the support.
Who would have thought? उनका wish ये था कि उनको Australian cricket के squad से मिलना है. Now he's in the team and he's a co-captain.
Captain. You don't say co-captain. He's a captain.
You should check out his photos with the baggy green and the jacket. He looks like very cute. So now the trivia.
Okay, since we are discussing Australian cricket so much, and Australian Big Bash is also on, there are 2 mystery spinners playing in Australian cricket who are foreigners. One is Rashid Khan and one is Sandeep Lamichhane. One of Afghanistan, one of Nepal. And since we are mentioning so much about support, which are the two Australian cricketers, ex-cricketers, who've supported these guys?
Okay, I know about Rashid Khan for sure.
Okay.
Rashid Khan is Adam Gilchrist because he was in news right now.
Perfect. Adam Gilchrist supported a lot.
I have no idea about Sandeep Lamichhane.
Sandeep Lamichhane is supported by Michael Clarke. Michael Clarke spotted him as a 16-year-old and then continuously he's been involved in his career, has mentored him and he's supported him.
Okay, so two Australian great batsmen supporting two Asian spin bowlers, mystery spinners. So, great gesture, yeah. Australia is doing a lot of great things right now.
For that, I'll be tempted to say Australia win for this MCG test. Yes.
And I hope that your prediction goes wrong again.
Like always.
So, first match you had predicted Australia to win, India won the match. Second match, you said India will win the match.
As I said, I'm terrible at match results. If you ask me a player, I'll tell you how he'll perform. I'm good at that. As I mentioned about Bhuvi, I mentioned of Bumrah, Shami being the top wicket takers initially, Kohli, Pujara being the best Indian batsman. I forgot to mention about Nathan Lyon.
Yeah.
He's had a fantastic series, but I didn't expect him to do this well. In fact, he was the top wicket taker in the previous India-Australia series in Australia as well. But I didn't expect him to do well. So that is one of my failures in addition to the results.
So that is okay. That is all part and parcel of the game. Cricket is very unpredictable, as they say. So this was the show. What are your suggestions? आपको क्या कुछ कहना है? कुछ आपके कमेंट्स है, आपके सजेशंस है, प्लीज कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखिए. हम जरूर उसे पढ़ेंगे और जरूर उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, कोशिश करेंगे. So this was the show today. Wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll meet you next year now for the fourth test. We'll meet you next year in 2019. So this is me, Hansen, and Ashutosh signing off. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.